Villager. All right, for real, here we go. Mario versus Villager, PS2, most likely.
No false start this time.
Ooh. I was wrong. We're here in Smashville. Villager's home turf, however, a stage that Mario makes great use of.
Like Luigi, Mario's projectile actually pretty weak in this matchup when pocketed, so Panda Bair probably not going to use that tool as much as his other zoning tools.
Yeah, very much so. However, it's not a bad idea to have one at all, considering that is the only projectile that Mario does have. Gonna hit him with the triple downwards turnips. Mario having that cape, definitely a lot of potential with that move there to sway the tides of any losing situation in this matchup.
Yeah, cape decently active, but you have to react super fast to catch a forward.
Oh yeah. Ooh, not gonna be spaced correctly to find the F smash after the tech.
Rolling around some of this pressure. Just gonna slide right into Panda's waiting net. This is a regrab, but gonna go past the ledge.
Gonna reflect the Lloyd Rocket right to him. However, still gonna live.
Makes it back. More up air and going through the stage with the up air.
Ooh, Dan gonna find the up smash. He's doing a great job of applying pressure, and he capitalizes on it greatly. Gonna find the cross up, however, gonna eat the nair. Once again, finding center stage.
I don't think Dan actually meant to cross up with that back there. It looked like he was trying to find the grab immediately afterward.
Yeah. However, no damage done.
No harm,
yeah,
no foul.
Absolutely. Dan playing very patient here, getting hits in when he can, not looking for anything that's going to cost him if he gets reversed on.
Just jumping to that center platform, the entirety of which is going to be covered by that aerial.
Yeah, Panda Bair liking that trade now that Dan's in a bad spot. However, Dan, once again, making the best of what he's presented. Oh, however, gonna eat the back air, back throw.
This time throwing out the pivot grab, but Dan just out of range.
And that's the thing, Panda Bair is super patient player, recognizing when he can go in and throw something out and when it will hit. Sure, it doesn't do too much damage, but it definitely adds up over time. Here we are. Panda Bair now in the lead. Ooh, gonna roll right at the ledge and gonna eat some jabs out of it. Ooh, and the reverse Lloyd Rocket.
Attempting to pocket it back, actually. And I love Dan just going right back up, saying, pocket this, I dare you.
But however, with the fact that Dan can reverse the Lloyd Rocket, that does set up some potential for double Lloyd Rockets.
Forward throw as he's put back off stage. Kick back, another up air will put Panda in a precarious situation.
Yeah, the back air gonna take his stock. Super Dan in the lead here. Gonna reverse the Lloyd Rocket, gonna eat the back air, back throw. Gonna get buried and eat the bowling ball. Panda Bair in an even better situation than he was when he got Dan's last stock. Only at 13%.
Just a fiery war of attrition here between Panda and Dan to start this final stock.
Yeah, Panda Bair keeping him safe in the trenches. However, now...
Oh,
not gonna find the dunk. Oh, he's definitely misinputted that recovery.
I think Panda's thankful that all he got hit with one down smash.
That could have been horrible.
You turn around at the wrong moment, that's the cape, and that's potentially your stock.
Panda Bair once again in a bad spot at 87%.
In the nick of time as the trade will give Dan stage position again.
Not gonna find the dunk again.
Down there through that central platform.
Panda Bair still showing some signs of life here. Definitely not giving up. Saying never say die.
Excellent patience for the shield.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost him that up B. Ooh, living right at the top left corner.
Yeah, that recognition.
Oh! Right from the Lloyd setup, gonna eat the back air. Super Dan taking a good game 1 victory.
Yeah, all memories of that 6-0 have to be erased. With
Oh,
the way he was playing.
absolutely.
I love the recognition from Panda at the end, knowing that his shield was dwindling and he had to fade back to potentially avoid getting poked by a fireball approach, but just made it too much of an adjustment in the opposite direction.
Very much so. Dan, absolutely sound, never panicking in any bad situation. And once again, we're seeing them taking it back to Smashville. Last game, we didn't see too much up air strings off the middle platform from Dan. Maybe we'll see a bit more of that now.
Holding shield and drops it at the wrong moment. And that's really unfortunate from Panda Bair. That down smash probably the right option, but he parried an aerial cape instead of a grounded one.
Yeah, Super Dan doing a really good job applying the pressure, keeping Panda Bair off stage and getting in the damage when he can. Panda Bair, yeah, finding the good grab, putting Dan in the bad spot now.
Air dodge into the slingshot.
Continuing to apply pressure, however, now he is in the bad spot. Not going to find the up smash. Panda Bair recognizing that was going to come out.
Rage back there, not quite, leaving Panda at about 150.
Back air, gonna do it. Super Dan taking Panda Bair's first stock, 1 minute and 30 seconds in.
Yeah, enough at the second time of asking, and look at how much more aggressive Dan is being, already looking to extend this lead.
Yeah, 13% gonna come out of that up special. And in any other matchup, I would say he has a lot of room to breathe. However, Panda Bair just sending out projectile after projectile. Man, gonna have to duck and weave around it all if he wants to get these hits and to further his lead.
I mean, that's what happens when you play against someone like Panda who thrives on suffocation.
Oh, absolutely. However, Dan doing great already from getting a lot of extra credit on this stock, only 4% away from lapping him. Ooh, but the berry into the bowling ball. Panda Bair at 107% though.
Dan's still enjoying a very healthy lead, and I wouldn't be surprised as we do see him go for the cape into the grab.
One up smash will do it.
Wanting nothing to do with that tree and ledge.
Yeah. Going for the forward throw. Keeping
Like
Panda Bair off stage, yeah.
Just keeping the back air completely fresh.
Yeah.
For the back throw.
Good nair, gonna send Panda Bair off the side. Panda Bair doing a really good job at living long at 158 here at max rage. Ooh, but the back air at 158, it's gonna kill you.
And there we go. We saw him not throw out hasty back airs on the shield, not stealing the move out. And there we see an entirely fresh back air kill from center stage, which is something that Dan struggled to do in game 1.
Yeah, Dan only at 37%, has tons and tons of room to work with here. Gonna tack on a quick 16. Dan doing a really good job finding the jab lock there, putting Panda Bair in a really bad spot, now at 94% to Dan's 67 on his second stock.
Controlling the ledge with some of these fireballs, and the nair will get rid of that recovery attempt.
Yeah, realistically at this point, Panda Bair needs to just play to recognize habits of Dan's and get ready to mentally reset to hopefully do the reverse 3-0.
Not quite gonna die there.
Gonna live off the up smash.
Good DI from Panda, but how much longer will he live is the question.
At this point, with every hit that gets in, Mario can just sneeze on him and he'll be sent straight to the blast zone. Villager is not a hefty boy, and there it is. His own Lloyd Rocket gonna take his stock.
Quick betrayal. Panda Bair getting 2 stock.
Yeah, absolutely. Super Dan going up 2-0 on Panda Bair. Panda Bair now having to take 9 stocks total if he wants to win.
And at no point in Game 2 did Panda look like he was getting absolutely pulverized. He just failed to capitalize on a lot of missed punishes, rare as they were.
Yeah, and Dan just playing absolutely comfortable, making great use of what Smashville had to offer him. Here we are, we're going to see Yoshi's story. Definitely a stage that Panda Bair likes because vertical recoveries are usually ridden up the wall, so that's guaranteed a bowling ball.
I can't appreciate the change in floor plan. Hopefully it comes with a change in game plan.
Yeah, however, do you ever really want to take Mario to Yoshi's story?
That's a great point.
Yeah, because Mario makes amazing use of triplats, and just the fact that that ceiling is even lower for potentially at mid% 4 up airs into the up special.
You can see it right here.
Yeah. However, opting to go for the forward throw, recognizing Panda Bair's DI.
I like the DI out from Panda Bair to avoid the rest of the ladder, although it did sacrifice stage positioning and potential for a quick air dodge back if Dan wasn't covering that.
Dan gonna get grabbed and down through from the net. Panda Bair just continually throw out the slingshot. Little by little, Panda Bair's finding the damage.
Just jumping over and lands perfectly just in time to get the down smash.
Definitely not going to let himself get hit by that charged bowling ball. Gonna find the grab. Back throw not going to do it, but we're getting to that percent where it will.
Again, he's facing backwards, so either wants that back air or the reverse up smash. One of the two.
Panda Bair taking some time, waddling his arms off the stage, trying to find the damage to take Dan's stock before he does. Gonna space it really good, not get hit by the F smash. But the Lloyd Rocket at max rage will take Dan's first stock. Panda Bair now has to play very patient if he wants to get any form of extra damage. Opting the plank at the ledge. Panda Bair special.
Panda just saying, I'm in no rush. You have to approach me.
Ooh, however, that's changing now with only 7% separating the two. Gonna find a chunk of wood from the tree, playing catch. Panda Bair grabbing it, gonna throw it away.
That tilt just to get him off. Out of his immediate vicinity, but right back into center stage.
Yeah, Dan gonna miss the up B and eat some triple turnips as a result. And we see these continuous up air conversions with the turnips. Villager, absolute advocate for healthy eating.
Yes.
Not going to find the bowling ball. Good delay from the recovery with Dan.
I like the wave land, but actually getting him punished there and misses that landing up air.
Ooh. Going to try and find the up smash. However, Panda Bair not giving it to him. The up tilt is going to take it at 130%.
Yeah, 130 after the hit as well.
Yeah.
Not even that much rage. Just
that's
on
just
top of the platform with fairly low ceiling.
That's Yoshi's, baby.
Panda getting a bit cheeky with that one. I don't know how many follow-ups you're getting off of up tilted 0.
Panda Bair just continuing to throw out these projectiles and hit Dan, recognizing these perfect spots to go in.
Dan getting hit with the kitchen sink here, just a barrage of different Lloyds and projectiles, slingshots, everything coming his way.
Yeah, Panda Bair did his homework and it shows, getting a lot of extra credit here. Getting the stage spike with the triple turnips. Ooh, good tech from Panda.
2 for 2 on those. Probably would have lost his stock had he failed either.
Yeah, Panda Bair doing a lot of work. Panda Bair 2-stocking Super Dan in Game 3, trailing the series 1-2. Panda Bair setting himself up for potentially the reverse sweep. He looked really good in that Game 3.
I mean, you don't want to call it too early. And
absolutely not.
Dan, absolutely one who can make it back, especially now that it's going to be his counterpick for Games 4 and potentially Game 5. But the way that
on a stage like Story and
the way that Panda responded on a stage that on paper,
that Dan wants you to take him.
Yeah, on paper, this is a Mario favorite stage, but that's why the game is played on the Switch and not on paper.
Oh man, that was You're killing it today, man. That was actually good. Ooh. Super Dan recognizing that he does like that stage, opting to go back for it. We're gonna land into his net, gonna eat a back throw as a result.
His attack actually didn't get up for a while.
Yeah, Panda Bair recognizing that he just needs to play slow and calm and just whittle him out, slowly suffocate any chance of victory from him. But that's the thing about this stage also. Panda Bair can just drop bowling balls from like 3 different ledges here. Ooh, gonna eat the Lloyd Rocket to the face. Gonna miss the reversal on it.
Forcing him to use the jump, but Panda not covering the platform just yet.
Panda Bair just throwing slingshot pellet after slingshot pellet, keeping the distance from him and Dan.
Dash attack a bit preemptive. Oh, the footstool, but
There's a phantom footstool.
yeah. I mean, if there's one character in the game who's gonna make it back, it is Villager.
Yeah, Villager taking Dan to the farmer's market with the triple turnips.
It's like they're on sale. It's just throwing it out so often.
Yeah. Minor RNG element in the Villager kit, but Panda Bair making great use of it regardless. Gonna spot dodge the down smash.
Using the net to just get him back off stage. Dan hardly able to find his footing here.
Yeah. Just Panda Bair in these past 2 games so far looking like a completely different player. But however,
should make it back.
The tide can always change. Panda Bair finding his way to ledge, getting the 1 turnip hit, into the triple turnips.
Air dodge back around the up smash, but no harm.
Finding the back air at 93% though. It's not too dangerous for Mario to go in. Ooh, but the bowling ball barely gonna hit him. Man, looking a little flustered in his player cam here.
You saw he just recoiled back there. Now a full stop down.
Yeah, not wanting to go to game 5.
The tides really are turning here as Panda gets another grab early.
Yeah, Panda Bair just doing a great job recognizing that he just needs to play slow, put in the damage when it counts, and that's exactly what he's been doing.
Holding his ground well as Dan goes for the up air, not even attempting the tech. Here we go.
And finding the conversion, but gonna miss the forward air. Good tech away from Panda Bair.
Out of shield, not enough.
Ooh, and just Super Dan really wanting to take the stock now. That's why he's looking for the forward air.
Just out of range with that grab there.
Ooh, good reversal on the Lloyd Rocket, gonna put some more damage on Panda Bair.
Oh, is he gonna make back? No, he isn't.
Panda Bair, back-to-back 2 stocks, now evening up the series 2-2. Gotta be feeling good. Panda Bair, definitely a momentum-based player. All smiles on his player cam.
And that was just an unforced error from Dan. That was an overcommitment on his part. Panda didn't even tempt him to go off stage. He delayed a bit. Dan probably could have charged up Flood and at least set something up.
Are we gonna go back to Yoshi's story?
That is the question.
Does Dan still believe in this stage?
Again, you know, all conventional wisdom says Yoshi, great for
we
Mario,
are not.
but Dan just got scared away after games 3 and 4.
Dan, taking us to Lilat here. Lilat, a stage that's been under a lot of fire lately. Personally, I think Lilat's fine.
A lot of scrutiny.
Yeah, I think Lilat's fine. I'm pretty sure the way the stage is set up, neither character should have any problems getting Lilated or anything. That shouldn't be a factor here. We're here in a Game 5 situation in losers finals. Panda Bair, 1 game away from doing the reverse sweep and earning his right for a minor pop-off.
Panda, immediate reaction, is going to pocket and throw out both Lloyds.
Double Lloyds. Lloyds on deck. Panda Bair sticking to the playstyle that he's adapted to in the past 2 games. This calm, cool, collected barrage of projectiles. Dan finding the up airs. Here we go. They're not going to find an extreme punish off it, though.
Just lands to the right of that central platform, and Dan not able to get the full extent of the ladder. Still hunting for another grab, though. Perhaps a back air.
Gonna pocket the reverse Lloyd. Can't do it again, though. Still holding on to the initial one.
And that's another unsung advantage of Lilac for Mario in this matchup. Dash attack is such a useful 2-framing option, and especially now that Panda has that, he has to recover close to the ledge if he wants to go directly under. That's all that's going to be caught out.
Ooh, again with the triple turnips. I really wish there was a way we could tell on average how many he gets per set. Because he's getting them quite frequently.
I mean, Panda just seems luckier than most in that respect.
I know it's a 33% chance, but still. Panda Bair now at max rage. However, one good back air will do it. Ooh, with the triple turnips again with the down air though. Panda Bair in the driver's seat here in game 5 with the first stock.
And really fortunate that it sent him in that direction as well. Dan
answering back. We're even here on the second stocks.
Good spot touch, but no grab.
And getting hit by the pellet, and then the Lloyd not going to find the up smash. However, Panda Bair going to drop the shield, eat the jabs as a result. Taking Dan across the stage with the forward air.
Mistech, Mario approaching with an air. Mistech as he rolls outward.
And having so much trouble just getting in here. Panda Bair definitely finding his footing. However, all that can change with the up air string. Lilac technically tri-flats. Good DI from Panda Bair, not going to die off the top.
He's going to survive and has to make it back. Good up air just to poke him through.
That is a very thin floor.
Uh-oh.
Oh. He's going to find his way back.
And Panda just failing the frame trap there. Wanted him to waste some end lag on that cape, but
trying to get a pivot grab, not going to find it. Getting dangerously close to that blast zone. Oh! And the shield break. Super Dan on his potential last stock of the tournament.
Deforestation happening for Panda Bair there.
Yeah.
He answers back.
We're here. It's a new game. It's a 1-stock game. This is the real sudden death here. Game 5, last stock, 0% each. Let's do it.
Loser having to settle for bronze, and neither Panda nor Dan wants to be in that position.
It is literally a matter of who wants it more now.
It is do or die.
And finding the up B out of shield, attacking on a nice 22%. Panda Bair definitely keeping it close though with everything he throws out. And recognizing the cape that is his best friend now.
Yeah, if you thought Panda was playing patiently before, look at what he's doing now.
Honestly, we're probably going to see Panda play the most patient he ever has. However, if he wants to do that, he needs to put on a little more percent. Is that going to be it? No! That would have been such a tragic way for the series then.
Could have attempted to go to the other ledge. Instead, Dan holding his ground on the left side.
Not going to find the dunk, and he eat the Lloyd rocket in his face.
Both of them in shield, facing backwards.
No player wanting to rush in and commit to anything.
Lloyd in his face as he just rolls away to safety.
And gonna find the grab. Getting throw him off stage with the back throw. Gonna eat the Lloyd. Panda Bair at 135%. And the up smash gonna do it.
Brilliant read on the roll in from Dan. And he's
Super Dan.
Thinnest of margins.
Denying the reverse sweep. Sticking it out. Finding it in game 5 last hit.
Yeah, a really spirited comeback from Panda and has to be commended. Fought his way
absolutely.
back.
Panda Bair.
Really gallant play there. Took 2 games on Yoshi's against Mario, and that in and of itself
absolutely
is an achievement.
not looking like a slouch at all.